bullet journals, art projects, organized planner chic.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Organized Planner Chic. I'm Lucinda, and in today's episode of Make It Happen with Your Planner, I'm going to do my third video in the series of summer planning. All right, you guys, let's get to it. Okay, everyone, I took this insert out of my Traveler's Notebook bullet journal, my Lucinda Dory planner from my Etsy shop that I made for myself on my birthday, and I'm going to, I usually journal while I'm inside there, but it's really pretty bulky right now, and for the video it'd just be easier for me to take it out. So it's sitting right up here, and I may reference it. And instead of drawing lines this time, first what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a background using Tombow dual brush markers, and then I will write the all of the lines and the letters after that, which I will do probably off camera. If you want to see me draw all the lines and write in all the headers and stuff for that, then that is in the all of it's in the first video in this series and a little bit in the second one. But at the end of the video I will go over you know, why I wrote what in the lines and everything. But I'm going to start this coloring. I actually left a few, I'm videoing in a, or filming in a different room, and I left a few of my Tombows, and so I'm going to grab those and I will be right back and we'll get started. I'm also going to be using Artist Loft watercolor markers, and just so you know the difference when I'm working, I'll show you. So the Artist Loft ones, they're dual brush as well. See how they have like this kind of rectangle edge there, okay? And then the Tombows have this more beveled, circular beveled edge there, okay? So these will be the Tombows, and these will be the Artist Loft, all right? And I want to start off, I'm going to use a pretty bright yellow. This is Artist Loft. I want to start off with the sun, kind of keeping with my June theme. And I'm going to go ahead and make it, thought about making it kind of come out of the side where I didn't have a circle, but I'm going to go ahead and put a circle on here and get started. And I don't know, I kind of have a vision of what I want this to look like by the time I'm finished, but I don't know. You know, you ever kind of come up with an idea for something that you want to do, and then when you're finished, it's like not at all what you thought it was going to be. So I don't know. We'll just find out as we go. We'll see how this turns out. So what are you guys doing for the summer? I know we talked a little bit about what I was doing, and some on the last week's video, and some of those plans have changed a bit for me. So I think I told you guys that my daughter is transferring to a school in Arizona for college and to play volleyball. And so I have, like, my adoptive parents live in Tucson, and it's a couple of hours away from where she will be. And I haven't seen them because they moved. They used to live near me. They moved 4 years ago. And I've talked to them, but I have not seen them since then, and I really, really miss them. And when I say adoptive parents, I should clarify that I grew up with my biological parents, but when I moved to where I live now with my two kids as a single mom, they sort of adopted me and were just there for me when I needed things, and just taught me how to do things. And you know, so they were like my parents away from home. And so that's why I call them my adoptive parents. And so I'm going to take my daughter. We're just going to leave early. Like, my parents are having their 50th wedding anniversary. I know I told you guys about that last week. They're having their 50th wedding anniversary on July 8th. And then I think the 10th, my daughter and I will leave to go spend some time with them, and also to move her into school. So I'm going to spend like 3 weeks in Arizona, and I'm going to take advantage of that time of enjoying them, getting to know the community where she's going to school, you know, sightseeing and touring different areas around there. And I think it's going to be pretty nice, but I've never been away from my husband that long, so I'm not sure. I'm a little leery about that. Now, I've been away from him a lot because my daughter played club volleyball, so we traveled all the time for volleyball, but I was never away from them more than I think a little over a week for a national tournament. I think that was about as long. And so it's going to be different. Okay, so I'm going to just kind of emphasize the edges of this by coloring over it. And yeah, this is an Artist Loft. And to me, Artist Loft and Tombow pretty much have the same quality. I don't really see a difference in using them, but you only get like 12 colors with Artist Loft, and you get, you can get like 100. You can get like 100 of Tombows. So that is the difference. And the Artist Loft is definitely cheaper. Don't know if I got this dark as I want it on these edges there. Okay, there we go. Definitely cheaper. I don't know. I think I spent like $14.99 for 12. And for Tombow, it just depends on where you go. My favorite art and craft supply store called Porch, School and Art Supply has the absolute best rates. But and I think I paid like $2.25 maybe if I got one at a time there, and I paid like $3.75 other places for an individual Tombow. So yeah. All right, so now I want there to be like some sun's rays. This is part of my vision. So I'm just gonna try to draw sort of them coming out, and then I think I'll thicken them after that. Yeah, let's see how thick I want that to be. Alrighty. Yeah, so so I'm excited and a little nervous, just because I'll miss my boo. Have you guys traveled a lot, been away from your spouse, or maybe been a military mom? Because when I was in the military, I was in the Navy Reserve for 8 years, and when I went out of town, I was a single mom then. Excuse me. And when I went out of town, my parents took care of my kids, and so I've not been away from a spouse because of duty. So it'll be new for me. Let's see what else is going on in the summer. So I'm trying to take advantage of as many planning meetup opportunities as I can. I love those. I'm hoping this is great and friendly. I don't know why it feels so dark to me right now. Oh, I know why. Because my daughter turned down the brightness on my phone, which I'm filming on, and I'm blind. She doesn't understand that. I can't see like you can. So that does not work well for me. But I just have to remember that it's really not that dark in here, because I'm looking around the room and I'm like, why does it look so dark on my phone? And it's not dark in here. So now I understand why. So yes, I was saying, as you guys can see, I change when I'm talking. I just get all distracted and I go from one conversation to another. I hope you guys are used to that by now. My husband is finally used to it. He just goes with whatever conversation I switch to. So back to the conversation about going on planner meetups. So let's see. I went to one. This is June. Yes, I went to our OKC Plannerholics meetup earlier this month, and then I also went to one in Southwest OK Planner Society meetup. That one's like an hour and a half or so from my house. The other one is like 30 minutes, not even that far. And then I've never been to a planner class, which it's a free class unless you want to buy some supplies, but I've never been to a planner class at Michael's, and I'm going to one of those on Saturday, and I have no idea what to expect. I know I'll get to meet some new people, and four of us for sure from OKC Plannerholics are going, and so I'll get to see them. And I don't know what else is going to happen, but we will see. Okay, what else is going on, you guys, for this summer? Can't even think of anything else right this second. So, oh, I think I told you guys already, my son, I'm not sure, he's going to come visit. I'm going to darken this. He's going to come visit for 10 days in July, but unfortunately, I'm going to only get to see him for 5 of those days because I'm going to be going to Tucson. But he will get to spend, he and my husband will get to have some guy only time. Because, you know, I knew he was going to be fine with that. But, you know, your mom and you're like, you want them to miss you. But when they get 21, they don't miss you like, you know, when they're little. They're like, oh, it was so great to see you. A couple of days, I'm good, you know, kind of thing. And that's fine. You don't want them to be mama's boys for forever, trust me. So yeah, so he's gonna come visit, and yeah, I told you guys about my parents' 50th wedding anniversary, and that's all I can really think of that is happening this summer with me. Okay, so that, I like that. I can almost leave that just like that, but I'm not going to. So I'm going to make some water. And I'm not sure how dark I want the water to be, so I think I want it to be some different shades of blue, or I may just stick with this one blue because I want to make sure it doesn't wind up being darker than I want it to be, because I don't want it to cover up all the words and stuff. I mean, I don't want to be so dark that you really can't see the words. Now see this, I didn't think about that, how I'm going to be covering up some of the sun's rays. So do I want to just kind of go around that? I think I am. I think I'm going to just leave the sun's rays. I don't want to try to blend that. And I'm just going to kind of color around that. Yeah. Alrighty. So have you guys, I know there's been some comparisons on YouTube of Artist Loft and Tombow. I watched one a long time ago. I think it might have been before I even bought some. Yeah, so that's the only ray. I don't know if I like that. I don't know, but we'll see how it turns out when I'm all finished. And I wonder, have you guys ever seen any other like dupes? I guess Artist Loft is kind of a dupe for Tombows. I don't know if I've ever seen any. Please tell me in the comments if you know of any, because I am all into dupes right now. My budget is so low because we've got 2 kids in college, and we just replaced 2 heating and air conditioning units, and we didn't want to finance them. So, you know, that money's all gone. So I am like, I barely have any spending money right now, so we can be, you know, committed to that. And so anyway, I am always looking for dupes. Dollar Tree has been phenomenal in some ways. You guys probably seen the video. If not, check it out, where I compare a bunch of Dollar Tree pins, and they actually have some really good ones. There were a couple, I think there was really only one that wasn't good. It was the ones that are sort of dupes for Tri-Plus fine liners. Yeah, because the caps are too tight, so they wouldn't work well. So I think all the rest of them were really, really good. I'm trying to think of where else might I find any dupes. You know, there's always an Artist Loft version of everything pretty much at Michael's. And you know, I'm always using a coupon, so I have to make sure I can get a 50 or 60% most of the time, so I can get what I want. But I would like to find some more places with some more cheaper dupes, you know, places like Dollar Tree. But you know, I don't think Family Dollar and Dollar General don't really sell stuff like that anymore, so that's a bummer. But if you can, I really don't like this spray right here. But if you know of other places, please let me know, because I definitely want to check them out and save some money and get some, you know, decent quality stuff. And you know, I don't really need any more stuff, but as things run out, you know, you want to replace them, and I want to replace them at a good price. So, you know, and there's always sales all the time. So, I'm getting tired of coloring this. I just want to get the edges really defined on this, and then I think I am going to darken some of the waves. We'll see. I really want to darken some of the waves, but I think I'll just do it with this, because I don't want it to get too dark. And this is even, you know, a little dark. So I really need to have it be a little lighter in between. So we'll see how this goes. Now, I have never taken, I know my friend Leslie with Planner Stitch. Oh gosh, Leslie, I can't think of what your channel is. If I figure it out in time, eventually I'll put it in the comments. But she posted on Instagram, Paper Stitch Co. or Paper Stitch and Co. Yes, Paper Stitch Co. and Co. Paper Stitch and Co. You can check her out on Instagram and on YouTube. But she has she did a post about a class she took on coloring with Tombows and some different techniques. She did these flowers and they were gorgeous. So I've never taken a class. I need to start watching. I watched a few when I first got some Tombows, but I haven't since then. But I need to watch some videos too on using these, because you know I just use them however my hand goes. But I'm sure there is a more effective and accurate technique for all of this than what I'm doing. And like, I shouldn't have been doing that, but I'm tired of coloring this. This is getting to be a little boring. Okay, hurry up, get the rest of these lines in here so I can change the shade up in here. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can just sort of darken. Yeah, that'll work. Just kind of darken inside here so it looks like more waves. Yeah, now I don't know how visible that's going to be once I start writing in here, but we shall see. So far I've only used, that's kind of crazy. So far I've only used Artist Loft on this drawing, but I'm going to use some other colors, I promise, that are from Tombow. Okay, there I got my waves, and I think they're pretty visible here. I want to draw now, so I'm definitely going to use gosh, I can't think. Tombow. Is this the color I want? Yeah, I think so. So I'm gonna draw, I think, a lighthouse in here. You know, I should not have done that. I should have not put that blue right there. Then that would have been perfect. I wish there's a way I could fix that, but I don't know of one. Okay, so I'm gonna draw like sort of a little hill in the distance. See, that's what I should have done. And then I'm gonna put a lighthouse, I think. And it's a little wanky, but it's okay. Just all freehand, and we'll see how it turns out. So yeah, I don't know. And put a little door right here. I'm gonna put like a something that looks like a light. I'm gonna fix this. And I'll just kind of define it as I go. Yeah, something like that. I'm gonna put this, and then I think I'll have some light come out of it. Yeah, I think that's too bad. Now this is like a gray. I think I'll make this sort of a brown, And then maybe we'll have a boat out here in the distance, maybe, and clouds. Let's see. Let's see how that turns out. So I'm going to make this brown. Let me draw the rest. Let's see. Let me go ahead and draw just a couple of clouds out here. Maybe one right here. I know you probably can't see it on camera. I'm going to color it in. I think you'll be able to see it a little better. And I'm not going to draw a ship out there. I think I'll just do some kind of light. Now, I want the light. How am I going to do that? Because the light is sort of yellow. Because I really didn't want that much yellow out. Yeah, we'll do it like this. Okay, and I'll make that a little bit thicker and color in this and the clouds, and I think we'll just make that. Now I should probably have a boat out here somewhere, huh? I don't really have enough room. I should have thought about that. Unless I just made some more water, but I'm not going to. I'm just not going to do a boat because I think I'm not going to be happy with it. Okay, I'm going to color this in, and I'm just going to color it in off camera, you guys, and I'll be back. And then I'll just be right back, okay? You guys, this is the result of the artwork, and I used, of course, this Artist Loft to do the light there. I use this number, oh, I don't have the number, it's all faded out, but it's in one of the grayscales to write in. I just used this point to draw in this little gray line on top of the yellow, and this is Tombow. And then this is the brown, Tombow brown, that I used to color this ground mound there. And then this I used just to darken around the outside of the clouds, which is Tombow also. And then this Tombow is what I used to color the lighthouse. Okay, and unfortunately it's a grayscale. Oh, you can see this one. This one is N55. All of the numbers have worn off of my grayscale pack, but you can purchase the packet of, I think this was a package of 6 grayscale to get all of the colors in that one, because I used them a lot and I've worn off the colors on the other ones to know what number it is to tell you. Okay, so I'm going to draw the lines again so I won't bore you, because I did that in the first video, and then also the first and second video I did the headers. So I'm going to do that, and I'll come right back and I'll go over all of it with you guys. Okay, I have drawn all the lines in, and I'll just kind of go over with you guys. All I have left to do is put on the water stickers, but I'll show you that in a second. So here it says Objetivos de la Semana, which means objectives or goals for the week, and then that's where I'll list those. Here, and these blanks spots right here, right here, right here will go the high and the low for each day of the week, which it's too early right now. I will either do that Sunday night or Monday morning. Lunes, martes, miércoles mean Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Junio is June, and of course the date. Personal or personal stuff will go here. Ocupación means basically one way to say business. So my personal stuff and business, and then I'll do the check marks all there. Same thing here. Then weekend, fin de semana means weekend. Sábado, Saturday, and Domingo, which you can't see very well because that brown is a little too dark, so I'll have to use a lighter brown in the future. And then Agosto means August. And so then I'll have highs and lows in water. And then here, Estudio Bíblico means Bible study. So my Bible study focus for the week will go there. AM is just AM like daytime, morning versus afternoon. So AM peso means weight. So my AM weight. And then I did a little bit differently this week. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday will go there. And gratitud means gratitude. and it would be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you know, through Sunday. And I did this a little bit differently as well, so I can have almost a complete line for 2 if I want to, or just use this whole space to do one long thing of gratitude, because before I had 2 on one little line there. And then I can do some decor there if I want to. All right, and so I'm just gonna put all of the water stickers from my shop for every day right in here, and I'm gonna put them a little close to the line so that if later I decide I want to actually put a sticker next to it, I doubt I will, because I really like that this is all colorful the way it is, and that it's got, you know, I guess it's really a nautical lighthouse theme. I intended to go for summer, but then when I decided to do a lighthouse, I don't know, I just kind of lost my focus a little bit, but I'm okay with it. I'm fine with it being that way. Oh, I forgot on this side, you guys, to draw my lines for business and personal, so I guess I'll just go ahead and do that now. I think I want them to be about right here. Oh wow, I can't believe I forgot that. But things do happen, obviously. So I'm going to draw these in real quick, and then I'll put the rest of the water stickers in. And I hope I'm talking loud enough, you guys. I realize when I watch my Plan With Me videos back that I tend to trail off. I do the same thing on the phone. I just get quieter. I got that from my dad, and my daughter unfortunately got it from me, but she does it just in a regular everyday conversation. I'm like, I don't understand what you're saying. You're mumbling, young lady. All right, so personal and ocupación. Here we go. We're almost finished, you guys. Oops, that was a little wonky. But I think you can tell what it says, right? Okay, so I'm just gonna put the rest of the stickers on here, and then we will be completely finished with this layout. You guys, I would love to hear what you think about this. You know, if you're like, oh, I'd rather see stickers or some other type of, you know, definitive drawings, what you guys think. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And subscribe if you haven't already. I am trying to reach 1,200 subscribers this year, and I was at, I think I was at 866 this morning. And so anything you guys can do to help with that would be awesome. Tell your friends and family about my channel. And I want to remind all of my subscribers that you get an additional discount from my Lucinda Dory Planners Etsy shop by being a subscriber to my YouTube channel. And that discount is different every month, and the one for the current month is in the, oh, did I get that? Is in the comments below. All right, and until next time, everyone, happy planning.